Depending on one's point of view, 2022 was a year of devastation or triumph. Roe v. Wade was overturned, arousing cheers of hope from some and tears of sorrow from others. Abraham Lincoln said, "A house divided cannot stand." Yet, few events in recent years have shone a light on the current division in America as much as the overturning of Roe v. Wade.
So come on, y'all, let's get behind
Roe v. Wade was a 1973 Supreme Court case which affirmed that women have the constitutional right to an abortion. For 49 years, abortion access was federally protected in all 50 states of America, although some states passed restrictions according to their government's different views on abortion. Pro-choice advocates naturally considered the ruling in Roe v. Wade to be a victory in terms of protecting reproductive rights, while pro-lifers were struck by the apparent loss of human life that would ensue. These two sides fought until the year 2022, when, in the case Dobbs v. Jackson Women's Health Organization, Roe v. Wade was overturned.
After nearly 50 years, Justice Samuel Alito wrote for the court, "We hold that Roe must be overruled. The Constitution makes no reference to abortion, and no such right is implicitly protected by any constitutional provision."
States were then forced into making their own decisions regarding abortion access. According to ABC News, Kansas was the first state to respond legislatively. Citizens voted against the removal of abortion rights from the state's constitution. Some states, including California, Oregon, Massachusetts, New Jersey, and New York, have spent over $250 million last year in order to protect abortion access. On the other hand, states such as Florida, Georgia, and Wisconsin put temporary abortion bans into place. While as of December 2022, at least 12 states have almost completely banned abortion.
It's such a contradiction. Yesterday, they say the states cannot make laws governing the constitutional right to bear arms. And today, they're saying the exact reverse, that the states can overturn a constitutional right for 50 years, a constitutional right for a woman having the right to choose.
Due to this, women who desired to have an abortion traveled across states to reach an available abortion clinic. BBC News estimates that the average journey to a clinic rose from less than 30 minutes to over 100 minutes. BBC News also cites a survey that revealed that in 2019, 31% of Americans believe that abortion should be made more accessible. Then this percentage rose to 46% in 2023. Pro-choice advocates lamented the attack on reproductive freedom caused by the overturning of Roe v. Wade.
When the Dobbs decision came down, I said, and Justice Thomas warned us very plainly, that this wouldn't stop with a woman's right to choose. And it would extend to the right to privacy itself, and things like contraception.
I miss my mother every day, but I am glad that she is not here to see this terrible moment in our country's history. I do wish that she had the chance to meet her granddaughter, my 2-year-old niece, Sadie, who will devastatingly grow up with fewer rights than I had.
It is imperative that we protect the lives of the unborn.
On the other hand, pro-lifers cheered on behalf of human life.
And the pursuit of happiness. We guarantee that every American citizen has a right to pursue absolute happiness.
I'm sure you'll always remember where you were when you heard about the outcome in Dobbs, when you heard the news that the court had finally submitted its resignation and returned the right to value and protect life to the American people, where it always belonged.
To this day, there is no doubt that the abortion issue is a matter of rights. The disagreement lies in whose rights are at stake, the rights of the mother or the fetus. Regardless of one's view on abortion, the overturning of Roe v. Wade was a critical turning point for both pro-choice and pro-life movements, if only for the reason that it revealed how unfortunately divided our country really is. Since 1973, we have been unable to reach a common ground, unable to agree whether abortion should be legal.
Many times, including in Planned Parenthood versus
I understand, but what is your opinion?
The Supreme Court has held repeatedly, Senator, and I don't think it would be appropriate for me to give a personal view on that case.
Both sides agree that something precious has been trampled upon. What we cannot agree is what was really lost, and what we must do to get it back.